sense, even though we didn't have good sense. So we had to really find our way in life by ourselves and being touched by the things that we came across. And that's how we learned to do it.
I think you mentioned that your husband worked for the YWCA.
YMCA.
YMCA.
Right, for 30 years. My
Does he
husband
still do
actually
that?
He still did it. Well, actually, he's back now. He retired, and they brought him back. So that's why we went
like
to New
a consultant.
York. They brought him back full time actually to build the first YMCA in 60 years in New York.
Let the audience know who he is. What's his name?
That's Rick Hopkins, and Rick Hopkins is actually opening the brand new YMCA in the Rockaways. And again, it's the first one that New York is building in 60 years.
Wow, that's awesome. I love trivia. I love trivia. That's awesome. And when we were talking, I said, you know, Odessa, what do you think your purpose is? That's one of the questions I love asking people because I know what my purpose is. Right. And I love finding what other people, what they discovered. That this is why I'm here on the planet. Why are you here on the planet?
Exactly. And I'm glad you asked that, Jewel, because as I said to Jewel, I said, well, you know, I feel like I was born and raised in Harlem, in New York, but I was actually brought up here. Because this is where I grew up, in the DMV, in D.C., Maryland, and Virginia, but particularly in Prince George's County. So this is really where I grew up, and why I say that is because I found my purpose here. I was an entrepreneur. I just started being an entrepreneur before I left New York. But I found my roots of what I was meant to do as far as being an entrepreneur and helping girls, women, and minority businesses. And that's what I've actually been doing since the 80s. And I really started doing it heavily here in the 90s and then in the 2000s. So when you say helping with mission, getting startup.
Exactly.
Well, the
How do you do
girls,
that?
for instance, the girls, I started from the girls and young women. I started doing social etiquette workshops for girls and young women. I did it in schools all across D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. I even went to Hampton University. I did workshops there as well. So I did that for 9.5 years. And then during an expo that I was a part of, I found out that small minority businesses were having a hard time getting their message out and getting their products and their services out to the masses. They couldn't afford the high cost of expo. So I created a network called Minority Buzz, and I did that for several years because that was my way of helping smaller minority businesses.
Where's that based in Maryland?
That was also
Minority
based here
Buzz.
in Maryland, yeah. So I did that, and that just flourished because I had 20 years of background in contracting. I started helping minority businesses and small businesses, and I became a diversity consultant for companies like Kaiser Permanente and Jacobs Engineering.
You are a
$11 billion
multifaceted. She's a multifaceted diamond. You do a lot of things. My God, what a rich experience you bring to the table.
Thank you.
What is one message? I love sharing pearls of wisdom. What is a pearl of wisdom you would give to my audience when it comes to birthing their dreams or starting their business? Because that's what this Sisters for Sisters Network Incorporated was all about, is grooming, mentoring, and creating a rich photographic network. Because I really believe that is the key. Connecting with people as you are stopping to connect with me. What would you share with our audience today?
Well, you know, you have to find people who are where you want to be. That's number one. You absolutely have to do that. You can collaborate and meet people and network everywhere. But once you know what it is that you want to do, you have to find people who are already doing that to find and learn how to do that, how much hard work it takes, how much knowledge you have to get. You have to know. And then you have to connect with people so that when you do get your skills and you hone into what your purpose is, then you can reach back out to them and have them to share those with you. You may not remember this, but when I actually started another Coach Enterprises, I called upon you online, and I said, would you mind doing an interview on my blog show? And yes, and you said absolutely, and I interviewed you on my blog show.
You know, I'm just now remembering that. Oh my goodness.
That was about I think it was 2008 or 2009, one of those two.
Goodness.
So yes, I interviewed you. That's how I met George. I interviewed George online. I met him online, interviewing him.
And here I'm stopping you in the hotel lobby where you
and
interview
now
with
you're
me.
interviewing me. Isn't that wonderful?
I love it.
So that's a blessing. Look how that comes around.
Yes.
But on a really serious note, with people starting their businesses particularly, don't take
literally the saying that goes, just go out there and start your business, don't worry about having any money. Don't take that literally. Take that as a way of saying you don't have to have a lot of money to start your business. But you have to understand that in order to grow your business, you will have to invest in yourself and invest in your business. So before you just jump out there and quit your job, use your job as your sponsor.
Absolutely.
And put money away so that they're actually funding your business and your dreams.
I like that perception as your sponsor. Exactly.
Yes, that's
and I
right.
like the fact that we're talking about, don't romanticize this idea of being a business owner.
No.
Because you said hard work. A
Hard
lot of
work
people look
and
at
time.
entrepreneurs and say, oh, I want to be free like you. And they don't realize our mind is going 24/7. They don't realize the sacrifice you have to make, the choices that you have to make. As you said, the personal investment as well as a financial investment. So that's very key. Before we close with the interview, would you share with us anything that you got going on, anything you'd like to share with my audience? How can we support you? What are you up to these days?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question, because one of the big things that we're doing right now, and understand that even though I do, and this is important, even though you want to do a lot of different things, make sure that all of those things connect.
Absolutely.
Everything that I do and everything that I built in my businesses, it's all about helping women and smaller minority businesses. That's how all of my stuff connect. I don't sell jewelry, I don't do this, I don't sell oil, I don't do that. It all has to connect somewhere.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you.
So that's one thing.
Yes.
And so
Keep
what
the
I'm
main
doing,
thing.
keep the main thing the main thing. Exactly. You have that's really important. There's
Yes,
nothing
it is.
like going to an event and they say, "What do you do?" Oh, well, you know, I have several businesses. I sell jewelry, and then I have this oil business over there, and then I'm trying to start this hair. Right?
planner. Yes. I have to say
Very
no to so
confusing.
many opportunities, and people think, well, you promote it. No, 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 no. I've got to keep the main thing.
The main thing is the main
And
thing.
as you said, make sure that whatever ventures you have, they are connected. Because
That's right.
I'm a speaker, an author, a radio personality, a life
Yes.
coach, but they're all connected to personal development.
Exactly.
And they're all streams of income,
That's right.
right?
Exactly.
You can't just have one.
No, you can't have one, especially
yeah.
nowadays. That
Well,
doesn't-
Odessa, I'm going to have you come to California and just empower my sisters in LA
Oh, I would
because
love
you
to.
have such a rich experience, resume.
Yeah.
And I can tell you are a people person. I can tell you love sharing and mentoring. And this is what it's all about. I've been on the road for 30 years trying to impart and motivate and mentor and inspire women, but I can't do it all by myself. And I don't know what you know and some of the things you don't know that I know. But I think we would be great together
I think we would be
and empowering
absolutely.
women. So I just look forward to having Odessa come. When I tell you Odessa Hopkins is coming to California for women on the road, you better get registered. As we close, share with us any books and series that you got out there.
Yes. Well, there is my book coming out, and the book is called "What's Your Millionaire Hustle?"
What's your millionaire?
What's your millionaire hustle? I'm taking you back to the street. I grew up literally on the street. I come from Harlem. I come from the real world of Harlem. So when you think of the real world, the old world of Harlem, and what we did and what we were into, when you think of, and I like to say, I give it to you straight. When you think about the Nicky Bonds and the Frank Lucas and this stuff, that was my world. So I really bring to a table something that will tell people, I don't care where you are in life, you can still get to where you're going. Okay? So I really bring that to you. And so you can look for What's Your Millionaire Hustle. That's going to use the street way of telling you how to get to your millionaire hustle. Okay? And then the other thing is the house that keeps on giving. And that's my baby project. It deals with real estate. We're actually buying property now. We just bought one property in Baltimore. And we're renovating those properties and making rental units. And the rental units that we're making, here's the thing. We're